Why do abandoned and derelict locomotives attract us? There is something haunting and beautiful about these decaying giants of the past. Once symbols of progress and movement, they now sit forgotten, rusting away as nature reclaims them. These locomotives, once vibrant and full of life, have become still, yet they seem to tell stories of journeys and adventures long since ended. When we encounter an abandoned train, there's a sense that we are standing before more than just metal and bolts. It feels as if these machines had a soul, a life of their own. The creaking steel, the chipped paint, the overgrown tracks, all evoke the feeling of something alive that has fallen into a deep, eternal slumber. These locomotives, once warm and alive with the hum of engines and the laughter of passengers, now feel eerily cold and quiet, as though waiting for one more trip that will never come. Why do we feel this way about machines that should be devoid of emotion? Part of it lies in the connection between trains and the human experience. Trains were once integral to people's lives, taking them to work, home, on vacations, or even to war. We know that each derelict locomotive once carried not only passengers and goods, but also dreams, hopes, and histories. Their decay stands as a poignant reminder of how things once bustling with life can fade into silence. For many, trains represented more than just transportation. They were symbols of progress, adventure, and even freedom. The rhythmic chugging of the engine, the sound of wheels clicking against the tracks, and the ever-changing landscape flying by through the windows. These were experiences deeply tied to our sense of movement, purpose, and exploration. And now, as we stand before these rusting giants, it's as though we are not only witnessing the decline of a machine, but also the fading of an entire era. As humans, we are often drawn to abandoned places because they represent mystery and forgotten stories. These rusting locomotives, left to the mercy of time and the elements, speak to our fascination with decay and the inevitable decline of human-made objects. Walking through an old train graveyard feels like stepping into a forgotten era. We feel a strange urge to piece together the lives and journeys these trains once carried. Moreover, the sight of these machines in their decayed state reminds us of our own impermanence. Just as these once great locomotives have become relics, so too do all things, including human endeavours, come to an end. It's a melancholic but irresistible attraction. These forgotten trains pull us in because they symbolise the fleeting nature of progress and life. Ultimately, these locomotives represent more than just old machinery. They symbolise the passage of time and the inevitability of change. Their dereliction, rather than repelling us, invites us to explore, to imagine, and to remember. In their rusting silence, they remind us of the stories we leave behind and the traces of life that remain long after the journey has ended.